Her for the last few days. They took the plane onto the runway at Nelson Airport for what they hoped would be its maiden flight. Our cameras were there to capture the moment. A decade in the making. Yes, it's taken a decade to restore the old girl. We sent a delightful old Boyd along to see if she could get up into the air. Here is Richard Langston.
She's a rare piece of aviation history restored to the skies. The Avro Anson Mk.1, 70 years old, and returned to full flying glory.
It's amazing. Fast. Well, I didn't expect the thing to do about 105 knots, and we sort of had to back it off. It was getting over 130.
There's only half a dozen of these planes left in the world. And this one has been the baby and enthusiasm of a Nelson couple for the last 10 years.
It's been so many years in the making, and it's just so exciting to see all the hard work that everyone's put in, particularly Bill, and just to actually see it fly. It's sort of been a dream for, for years.
It's a plane with quite a history. It was built in 1943, shipped straight to Australia, where it was used for reconnaissance coastal work during the war. Later, it was used to ship crayfish from Tasmania to mainland Australia. It was used for mapping work as well. And then it was sort of semi-retired. And then Bill here, he bought it 10 years ago, had it packed up into 4 40-foot containers and shipped to New Zealand. When you saw the plane, was it love at first sight?
No, not at all. It didn't look anything like this. It actually looked really ugly, and I knew what an Anson should look like, and I thought, well, maybe we could get it back to looking how she was when she left the factory.
And 10 years, is that what you thought it would take?
No, never. I thought 3 to 5 years. Should have seen it going, but yes, everything's taken twice as long as what we thought.
When it was first made in 1936, the Avro Anson was the cutting edge of the RAF.
Well, I knew that it was a very important aircraft in history, the type. I mean, it was the Royal Air Force's first monoplane, first aircraft with retractable undercarriage, first with an enclosed gun turret. So in 1936, when it entered service, it was at the height of aviation technology. 3 years later, outbreak of World War II, it was virtually obsolete. That's how fast things were moving at that time. Operation Sea Lion, when Hitler's plan to invade Britain was on, they used Ansons for bombing Calais and other French ports.
It's a military buff's delight. Weta helped design the replica machine guns.
We've travelled and scampered through old sheds in England and all around Australia, getting the bits and pieces that we needed to make it happen. But what we have tried to do is make it really authentic so that people can look in it and say, wow, this is actually what it was like.
Yeah, no, I like it. I love it. I've never got sick of it. I mean, even though it's been 10 years, I still, every day I've actually enjoyed going down and working on it. So, yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Now she's fully restored and flying. She'll soon be dropping in on an air show near you.
Richard Langston reporting.